Hey guys, welcome back to Ark Survival Evolved Ascended with Reverence. So a lot of things have happened since since the last episode, and I've made a decision to do a dino wipe and get rid of all the dinos. And in doing so, there is a Titanosaur on top of the trees. I might tame that at a later episode. But also, I got the Bob's Tall Tale. I bought the Bob's DLC. And so now I have all this stuff right here. And hopefully this will help with... This is gonna hopefully help with like the breeding and all that stuff, because it can be very like just monotonous to constantly breed stuff. And I have started the Dirk breeding session. So this one right here is Fernic, and this one I just injected with the mutable melee. So it should, when I have these two mate with each other, there should be a higher chance of it mutating, and it should be able to give me a higher mutate stat, a higher chance for it to mutate, for the mutation to be a melee stat. And so right now I'm just going to be focusing on finishing up this little like breeding base there with some of the DLCs that I have added. Should be... So like gene storage. And then the gene, it's the gene cycle thing. I don't know what it's called. What is it called again? And another reason, yeah, the embryo incubator. Oh, I need more crystal. But yeah. So yeah, that's the reason why I have like a lot of new creatures, is mainly because the creatures that I've gotten before don't have the traits at all. So if you are planning on getting it and you have played it for a while before Apparition came out, then you might want to start taming some newer creatures if you are planning on getting the Bob's Tale DLC. And right now, I'm just gonna be starting to set up like all this stuff. So now we have this gene, and we can start taking away their genetics, and I can put them all into each other, into the storage. And then when I get to the get a good Dirk, then I should be able to just inject them while it's a baby. So another thing to keep in mind, and it's not going to be like a tutorial for like this stuff, because there are other people that have done it. Like Syntac has made a very good like tutorial of all the stuff with this genetic stuff, traits and whatnot. Ark for Dummies, it's what it's called. And hopefully Nope. There we go. Yeah, I gotta make sure I don't accidentally hit the delete button, because I'm not sure if it's gonna just like immediately delete it forever without any warning. I wouldn't really pass it by them. Yep. And you know, since I do have and again, since I do have, I essentially tamed them just for the breeding, or for the, not the breeding, but for like the traits, not really for themselves. I'm gonna real quickly dispose of them after this. All the lower level creatures. There we go. And that should be good. And I believe also what I want to try and do is also, like, I am still going to try and tame a Megatherium breeding pair, because I went some exploring, and like this cave right here does have the cave. Like, I think I can actually go inside the cave and not like be teleported immediately outside if I stay in there for a while. And I've noticed that in entering that cave, I did get some notice with the dung beetles, of which I have actually been looking for all this time, and it's in this cave right here. And also, I'm also thinking about getting a Rex, because there are these two Rexes, the 145 and 135. However, their health is abysmal, to say the least. I mean, the damage is good, it's just probably going to take a long while before I can actually, like, get it situated. It's mainly my biggest concern for it. And like I said, since I don't have a lot of cryopods, I need to get more cryopods, but other than that, like, yeah, I'm just gonna have to dispose of all of them. No, that's the one I own. Wanna keep it. There we go. Let me make sure. Yeah, and also if you don't eat the corpses yet, you can still get the genes from tamed creatures. So do keep in mind that if you don't have them, like, oh yeah, forgot about that. But yeah, if the corpses are still there, then you can still like retrieve the bodies. And I do want to try and tame the Megatherium, because there is a level 135 as well. Let me check real quick. Yeah, right there. Which is not impressive. It's good weight and all that stuff, but other than that, it's like not the greatest. But I mean, if that's all we're going to get, then I guess we can try it. But first, I do also want to get a Pyroraptor as well. And there is a good like Pyroraptor right here. And it does have the aggressive stat, which means that if it attacks something, then it can become like faster every time it hits something. So what I'm going to try and do is tame it real quick, and I don't want to like risk killing it, because you know, it's like, because it does have a very small chance of it becoming a Phoenix Pyroraptor, but I don't really want to take that chance in case if it does die and I lose that like 3 aggressive stat, that level 3 aggressive stat. And there's a lot of things I want to like try out and explore, because I'm guessing that this episode is just going to be just to explore the traits for Bob's Tales, and then maybe in the future I can probably do like grab the Oasasaur maybe sometime in the future. So that way I can have it and be able to like revive creatures, as well as getting like scorched earth specific resources. And oh, forgot I need to get the flipper. But yeah, also yeah, it has angry actually, because I can real quick check it. See what it actually means by pressing H or holding H if you don't have the toggle extended HUD enabled. And basically it's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is happening, and I do want to try and like keep you guys like up to date as much as possible without having all this empty episode stuff. And I think I just need 1, but I'll grab 3 just in case. And I also tamed a Cryodragon as well, because even though that it does say on the Steam website, it said that it needs to be lit on fire in order to be able to knock it out, but I was able to use the Dirk to bleed it to a low level or to low health and then knock it out. It's not like a high level, it's like a low level, and I just wanted to test it out to see like how well, or if I was able to like tame it even without like the scorched earth stuff. Okay, yeah, it does give an additional like 25 or whatever damage. Oh yeah, it just needs 1. All right. And honestly, I could probably find another one real quick. Another high level maybe. Level 135, male. And one I got is a female, so I'll probably get around that range. So yeah, there's a lot of like. That's also a reason why I also did a dino wipe as well, because a lot of the creatures before the dino wipe did not have the traits for it, unless if I went around and killed everything. But I didn't want to like spend all day just to kill the creatures and possibly lose my Dirk as well. Oh, is that a Young Chung source? Cave Bearer, yeah, it's pretty much useless. That's a useless trait because that's for like apparition and stuff. There you go. Let's see here. Where is the Pyroraptor? Up here. Let's see if it's good level, or good traits. What I mean to say. Nocturne. No, that's not. I can't tell. It's moving around. Oh jeez. It just killed me. The Rex just killed me. Alright then, I guess we're not taming that one. That one has good health. Yeah, I guess this one can probably be good. Let me actually reset it real quick just to make sure that another one didn't spawn. No. Alright, yeah. Let's go ahead and try and see if I can tame this one. And I'm not entirely sure of like how the mechanics work with Pyroraptors, because again, you can, like, there's a small chance that if you do kill it, then it will immediately revive itself and become a Phoenix Pyroraptor, and they have like a fire breath ability that can really mess you up if you're not careful. Like, it messed up my deer a couple of times with a couple of low levels, and I was able to thankfully kill it as well. But there's like different tiers of like the Pyroraptor, and it's a lot of weird stuff that I'm not entirely sure of how it works in a sense. Of course, it's being attacked by and actually a fatty Kentrosaurus, that could actually be good possible, like, now that I think about it, I can probably, like, if I wanted to, I could. Quick hitting is alright. fighting everyone. Why do they do this? Like, just sit still for like 5 seconds. Jeez. Oh. There we go. Now, hopefully there aren't any... Hopefully there aren't any bugs nearby, because I really don't want to fight this Megatherium. But it does have giant slaying, which does help fight against like larger creatures, and I think that includes the bosses, and there's also Kingslayer as well. So theoretically I can stack those up and have like a total like powerhouse Megatherium, especially with adding all the buffs as well from the bug stuff. Like, they will just melt the Broodmother like easily. Plan. So what I want to do for the plan is to try and get the Ankies just quickly bred, so that way I can just have my RG just grab it and just like hit any metal or crystal that I'm low on, and especially oil. I really need to get a lot of oil. And hopefully find a what is it called? A mineral something. It's like it's essentially like, and you can also like with Ankies, for example, and if they had like the mineral, what's it called again? It's like the mineral carrier or something. It's probably, I don't know, but it's essentially going to be able to like have a decrease in the weight of like metal, crystal, oil, and all that stuff. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be really great. Let's go and grab that Pyroraptor and on my back home. Let me turn off fog real quick. There we go. Because I really don't like it. So there are some traits. Oh yeah, plant bearing, mineral bearing is what it's called. But yeah, like the aquatic is not going to be very useful for like flyers. but for like athletic, does make like oxygen a little bit usable. A little bit, not a lot, but a little bit more useful instead of just like a useless wasted stat. And I actually wonder if I can actually take my deer into the cave actually, instead of like breeding all the megatheriums together and then having a powerful megatherium. I should probably try that real quick. Just test it out. And if we can, then I'll probably go in there and just try and see what's up inside of there. See how soon I can find a dung beetle. Because if we're able to find a dung beetle, then we're going to be able to get a ton of fertilizer. Why? There we go. God, why do they have so much knockback? It's ridiculous. Just want to grab stuff from the drop. Why does Sabertooth always have to like push me back 10 miles? And I still need to get like a Mastercraft or Ascended saddle for the deer as well, because I'm still using the primitive basic one that I just made when I first got the deer. And I really need to get an upgrade for it. So let's see here. Let's see what we have for level-wise. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. So 36, 37, almost 40, 29, 31, 39 weight. That's alright. It's not the worst. Let's have them just make babies. And let's see how much we have for the Oviraptor. Just one for right now. Need these two to make babies. No, I don't want you to fly. You could just like hopped over. Just I don't understand. Why do they keep on like flying? Because they weren't flying around before. It's really weird. I don't know what's going on. But other than that, let's actually check real quick and see what kind of stats we should be looking for the Anki. Mainly just weight and melee, so 21. Yeah, same thing for that. Let's see here. 144. 24 for the weight and 20, so Dwight's good. Health-wise is the same. Stamina-wise, oh great. Yeah, it's always something spawning nearby. I need to find some way to, like, just build something around here and just prevent it from spawning all the time. It's getting really annoying. Dealing with all these, like crazy creatures and whatnot. And I mean, other than that, I think that should be it.